Hey everyone, this video is going to show you two things. One, it's going to show you how to download content using Google Takeout. And then the second part of this video is going to show you how you can transfer all of your documents from your Gmail and your Google Drive to your new school email account. So to find this page, you go to takeout.google.com. So it's important to note that in order for Google Takeout to be active and to work, your school Google Workspace administrator needs to enable it for you. So if you're trying to use Google Takeout and you do not have permission, you need to ask the administrator at your school who controls Google Workspace to do this for you. Before you start using Google Takeout, I strongly recommend that you go to your Google Drive and you organize all of your documents into folders. And I also strongly suggest that you only take out documents that you really need. Once you filter through all the documents and you trash the things you don't need, you should organize them into folders just like I have. And then an extra step, which would also be helpful, is to create a new folder with your school name and then move all of these folders into that folder. And I'll show you why that'll be helpful later on. So let's go back to Google Takeout. Now, when you're in here, there is a lot of things that you could take out and take with you. So what I recommend that you do, because most of these things you don't use, is I would deselect all. Now the only things that you possibly might want to take with you are your Google Chrome bookmarks and extensions. So let's scroll down and find that. So I'm going to select Chrome. Now you could take all of your Chrome data, but that means it's going to take all of your browsing history with you, which is going to bring a whole bunch of files that you're not going to need. So I'm going to select all Chrome data included, and I'm going to deselect all, and I'm going to change it to bookmarks and my extensions. Because I really like the way I have all of my files and my bookmarks organized right now, and that's how I would like that to look at my next school when I go there. I'm going to scroll down to Google Classroom. If you're an avid user of Google Classroom, I recommend you taking your classrooms with you. So it's a lot easier for you to then create templates of your current classrooms at your next school. Next big one is Google Drive. Now, you can take all your Drive data with you. However, as I mentioned before, it's a really good idea to keep your Drive organized. And that way, if I select all Drive data included, and I can deselect include all files, now I have the option to choose only the folders that I want to take with me. So if I was really smart and I moved all of these folders into that one school folder, all I would have to do is click that one folder and click OK. And then I know that all of my data and documents that I need is contained in that folder, and that's all I need to download from Drive. Let's keep going down. With your Gmail, you're probably not going to need anything in your mail realistically at your next school. However, if you're really savvy with the email and you have got all of your mail organized into labels, maybe there's something around budgets that you might want to use at your next school. You can select that label, and then any email associated with that label you can take with you and you can refer back to at your next school if you think it's going to come in handy. However, it's probably unlikely, so you realistically don't really need to check on Gmail. And the last one, and this is only for some people, is YouTube. If you have a YouTube channel that you use for school content and you have lots of videos uploaded there, it's a good idea to select that and take that data with you as well. So again, these are only suggestions. If there are other things that you use and you want to take with you, just select that and take it. So I'm going to go ahead and press next step. Leave send download link via email. That basically means that once your export is ready, it's going to send the link to your email and you can download the content from the link in your email. For frequency, leave export once. File type, leave zip. And you can leave it as 2 GB. Now, a little disclaimer with this, the reason why I emphasize so strongly that you only take the data that you need is because this can take a long time. If you've been out of school for many, many years and you have a ton of files, it can sometimes take a day or two to pull all of your data. So please filter out the things you don't need, only take what is necessary. So what you do now is you'll click Create Export. And like I said, once it's finished creating the export, it will send you an email and you'll get the download link like this. You click download your files and you'll be able to download all that content onto your computer, which you can then put onto an external hard drive device. The second part of this video is going to show you how to transfer your Google Workspace content to your new school email or a personal email if you wish. So when you come to this site, which is takeout.google.com/transfer, it's going to ask you firstly to enter a destination account. So I've got my personal email inserted here, and then I click next. It's going to send a security code to that email account for you to verify. And once you plug in that verification code and you verify the account, it then allows you to select the data that you want to copy and transfer. Now, it only gives you two options here. It is all the things in your Google Drive that you own and also your Gmail as well. And again, I'm going to circle back to why it's so important to organize your drive before you get to this point, is because hopefully when you're ready to transfer your files, you only have the documents and the data in a few select folders that you need to send to your new school. If you want to send everything that you've got there right now, which you've accumulated over many years, and many of those documents you're never going to look at, it's going to take days to transfer your documents probably. So once you start the data transfer, it will give you a message as to how long it's expected to take. And that's all there is to it. I hope you find this video helpful, and I hope it lets you bring all of your years worth of hard work with you to your new school destination. Thanks, guys.